And of course, on the 27th of October, um, on a Wednesday, of course, our anniversary of our first interview, we have Christian Robinson. You don't want to miss that. It's 3 hours, so you definitely want to get a couple snacks while you're listening to that one.
Get a sleeping bag.
The yes, Peter?
No, I said get a sleeping bag for that. It's like the Black Friday of podcast interviews. You're gonna be waiting all night.
Uh, November uh 3rd, I believe. Yeah, November 3rd, we have Ike the Bite, and yeah. So everything in wrestling, what is coming at you. And we also have a special Survivor Series weekend coming up as well, and more info on that as we get it.
Well, if if Survivor Series does end up happening where it's apparently supposed to be happening, um, yeah, I might not be here.
Spontaneous combustion.
No, the rumor is Madison Square Garden.
Then it was in Barclays.
It's the rumor is Madison Square Garden to coincide with the 25th anniversary of The Rock's debut.
Oh, why not the Rex? Not first and foremost, we're done putting ourselves over. Um, no, I heard that the Rock won't be there for Survivor
No, no,
Series.
no, no. He won't. He won't be there in person. He's currently in Australia filming Young Rock. Uh, that's not to say he won't make some sort of appearance via video,
Okay,
but right now, first piece of news already, you can expect Survivor Series to be dedicated to The Rock.
interesting. Um, let's let's not beat around the bush. Let's get around to it. We are wrestling with WWE Crown Jewel preview. It's this Thursday.
Oh, yes, yes, it is. I think there's one important piece of information to note before we go into this,
So
and that TLC, which was supposed to take place in December,
yes,
has been canceled.
there's gonna be a January 1st paid preview that's replacing it, I believe.
Now, given that they wanted to run the pay per view at the end of December, um, we we may end up seeing yet another very odd reorganizing of the WWE.
Well, the last paid preview we preview and review was Extreme Rules, and it was just mundane normal rules, honestly. So you know, I wouldn't be upset if we got like the return of an Armageddon or No Mercy or something where the stipulation isn't in the name, so I don't feel like it has to be on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And is this the first time WWE hasn't done a December pay preview since nine?
since '95.
Yeah, since '95.
Um, yeah, I would say so.
You see that changing, or is it for sure we are not getting no type of pay preview uh
Yeah,
in December?
we are not getting a WWE pay per view in December. Um, Survivor Series looks like it's going to run uh Thanksgiving weekend
Right,
this year,
like it usually
and
does.
not always.
Not always, but
It,
more.
it, it's either before or after
Yeah,
Thanksgiving. But the fact that the main reason, and this is the rumor at this point, is that the talent will not be available. That it could be that the WWE is giving the talent the last 2 weeks of the year off.
you think that's more because of the current situation in the United States? I mean, coronavirus is still a thing, and holiday season is a very infectious season as well, and not wanting to expose or risk their talent, or
Mm, God, it's it's very unusual. I'm just not sure.
like we'll we'll
More
see
on
how
that
this
in
goes
the coming weeks. Yep.
as it keeps going. Let's talk about Crown Jewel. It's next Thursday, well, this Thursday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Uh, I believe it's 2 p.m. Maybe
So, yeah,
maybe 1 p.m. Eastern. Are you speaking in Pacific time, James?
yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay, then it's 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. uh Pacific. Yes.
All right, and if you're smart, how should you listen to it, Twitter?
Through a mesh screen in your neighbor's bathroom. No, of course you listen to it as only we can do on the remix.
James Day may or may not be late for that, so.
Well, considering it's the 6 year anniversary of the remix,
Shit.
or
Happy
as
one.
close as we'll get to the actual 60-year anniversary of the remix.
Not with, if we're counting time and times and days.
Oh, who counts time anymore?
Let's get into the matches. Mansoor versus Mustafa Ali.
When the hell did this happen?
I guess Monday?
Uh, well, I mean, you can't have a Saudi Arabia show without your token. Um, um, the question is, will the Saudi Arabia fans remember who Mansoor is? Um,
I mean, he's Gorilla Mansoor, so why not?
would you stop? No.
So does that make Mustafa Bobby Heenan?
Oh God. You
I don't
know,
even know how you mix the two names.
this is a. This was a. This is a. You know, Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. It's almost a metaphor for the WWE's booking at this point. They're taking somebody who went from being a quite a beloved face to being an ultra heel to then being oh great, we're sick and tired of him heel, to and then pairing him with a face who wants the crowd to love him, but then the heel wants the face to knock it off. It's like it's flip flopping at its best. Like the WWE can't friggin' decide.
Was
Um,
Mustafa ever a beloved face? I mean, he was always a great talent. He had
they
great
were
matches, but
they were they were pushing him hard based on his time as a Chicago police officer.
I didn't remember that being said on.
Yeah, yeah, they were filming venues with him and his vignettes with him and his family, and
Was
him walking the streets of Chicago.
I remember the Chicago promos, but I never really felt like anything really came of those. It was just they did
It
them, and then okay, that's it.
it it was it was set to it was set to be something, and then he was out of action.
Because he was supposed to win the. He was supposed to be in the Kofi Kingston Gauntlet spot, and then it went to Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either way, yeah, yeah. Another Saudi Arabia victory for Mansoor.
Yay. Finals of the Queen's Crown tournament. Is this kind of redundant since Charlotte is already called the Queen?
Well, they're working away from that now.
I mean, she's
Now,
still the Queen. Last
I
time I
mean,
checked.
clearly we're going to see Charlotte feud with whoever wins, which means whoever wins is going to be on. It's going to be a SmackDown winner. Um,
So Carmilla or who was the other girl on SmackDown?
it's I believe it's Carmella against Selena Vega
Yeah,
in the semis
that's correct.
at least. Okay, then
I mean, I
completely
should know.
I
I was there. I
I
watched the match live.
I completely take it back. Hey, who do we have on the Raw side? It's
It's in a
Doudrop and Shayna Baszler.
it's Baszler and Doudrop. Yeah. So who
And
actually makes it
wait,
to?
but Shayna was drafted to SmackDown, wasn't she?
Was she? Yeah, I think she was. Yeah, she wasn't on Raw with Nia. So it could essentially be Shayna.
Yeah, it could, yeah, and it most likely will be Shayna because you also have to take into account the presentation of women.
Well,
And
yeah.
I hate to say this, but this final is going to essentially be determined on how much skin can be covered up.
Oh,
And
okay. I understand what you mean.
yes, and Shayna already wears almost practically a full body suit at this point, so
Give or
Won't,
take
it
some
won't be
midriff.
give or take. Yes, give or take some midriff.
What, let me ask you this. What is the appropriate midriff ratio?
Here in Saudi Arabia.
In America,
Well, for guys, it should it should stop at the knees. Um, for women, it should stop at the neck. No, um, I'm terrible. Um, don't cancel me, please. It's a third. It's a 2/3 covered, 1/3 exposed.
let me ask you
Belly
this.
prime
Does
belly button real estate.
does Carmilla or Selena Vega have any chance of winning this?
Hold on. Uh, Chances are slim to none, and Slim just got the fuck out of town.
So it's definitely going to be the winner of Baszler versus Dewdrop.
Oh, clearly, without a doubt.
Now, the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Does the Prince become the king? Does Sami? No, Sami Zayn's not going to win it because he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia. So you got
Yes.
Finn Balor versus either Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods.
No, it's Xavier Woods and Jinder Mahal.
Oh my God!
Yeah, Kofi did not win. As much as we were expecting Kofi versus Xavier, almost leading to
Hold on, did Rey Mysterio just have a match in New York right now?
no. That's the cops. I told them you're in the wrong state. Go to California. Um,
So it's Jinder Mahal versus Finn Balor. Who wins the match?
no, I think it's gonna be Finn and Xavier
Why would why would you say that?
because Xavier's been lobbying for this ever since it was announced.
Okay, so because you lobby for something, you should get it?
I I'm I'm thinking this is going. I really think it's gonna be Xavier, and this is going to lead to dissension between Kofi and Xavier.
So the split up of the New Day.
Yeah,
How many times have we speculated about the breaking up of the New Day and it's never happened?
we've never speculated about it.
Yeah, we have. I mean, Biggie 29
No,
Kofi
no,
Kofi.
we thought maybe there was a chance of maybe Big E cashing in on Kofi, and that was about it.
I mean, we also speculated about Kofi, Biggie 29 Kofi when he was champion.
Did we?
Kinda sorta, yeah.
Did,
I
I'm saying I think we're gonna get King Woods.
and I say King Prince Bella. Um, okay, bro versus AJ and Omos. Is this an almost win for Omos or another decisive victory for Randy?
I mean, I still I still want friggin' Otis to show up and make it Arcade Brodus.
I think we're all waiting for
Um,
that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see what giving AJ uh the win, AJ and Omos the win here. I mean, you know, and it does really seem like they're really trying to pull another Shawn Diesel. Uh, so maybe they'll get the belt on them, and then they'll end up splitting up, and then the next week, Omos will be WWE champion.
Um, do you
Yeah,
think
no,
Almost is even ready for a singles run?
I don't even think he's ready to put a ring together. I'm not even sure he's ready to tie his shoes.
You think he could even tie shoes? I mean, that's a long drop.
Yeah, that's a lot. God, God, if he trips, everybody look out.
Where's Liv Morgan?
I'm I mean, before yeah, before Omos tripped, Hornswoggle was actually like 6 feet tall.
Damn, what a career he could have had. Alright, now we got Edge versus Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. Who wins, Scooter?
This is going to be the least bloodiest Hell in a Cell ever.
I mean, there hasn't been blood in a. I mean, the cell itself has been more bloody than the actual competitors as of recent years. I don't see that being
Um,
a problem.
I mean, quite honestly, I don't know if it matters who wins here.
You see this feud continuing after this?
It's not that I don't see it continuing, it's that neither man will neither man will suffer from losing, and both men will they'll both benefit regardless of who wins or loses.
I agree with that. I feel like
But
Edge should win just for the fact that they're one and they're 1-1 at this point, and he broke into his house. So yeah,
I mean, why Edge would not turn that video evidence into police? I mean, Seth literally breaking and entering into a
technically the
house.
door was open. The door was open.
Uh,
He didn't
uh,
break
that,
anything. He
that,
just
no,
entered.
no, that's a term. That breaking and entering doesn't involve actually breaking a friggin' door, James. I
Well,
mean, he's committing a crime. He committed a crime on live television.
well, you're allowed to commit crimes as long as you're contracted by WWE.
Yeah. Plus, I'm also pretty sure that was John Cena's house. Uh,
No, John
just with
Cena's house is way nicer than that.
just with that Edge pictures, because I'm remembering the stuff with like John Cena Senior
Yeah.
and them shooting like those rooms look familiar. Um,
Did they shot this at John Cena Senior's house?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Yeah.
speaking of John Cena, he was on Saturday Night Live last week with
Kim
Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yep.
Freaking
Yep.
hilarious, by the way. Yeah, Edge wins.
Yep. So we got Goldberg versus Robert Lashley in a no holds barred match. Who wins?
All right. Okay, we go from breaking and entering to assaulting a minor.
Technically, he did not know that it was a minor on his back, as MVP said when it
I
happened.
mean, what should he have been like? Oh, I'm a coal miner. I'm on your back.
Michael Cole jumped on his back, and it was Goldberg's.
No, it was Madam Cole. I know,
Britt
not Britt
Baker
Baker.
was there.
God damn it.
Well, heck damn.
Oh.
That's why Bobby Lashley has such a great smile, though.
Well, clearly this is no holds barred to, showcase Goldberg's amazing improvement in technical wrestling.
Nobody puts a headlock on better than he does.
Nobody also concusses Canadians like Goldberg.
That was a low blow.
I calls him like I sees him.
Somebody needs some speech therapy.
Don't talk to me about speech therapy. Victory by way of teenager Goldberg.
Now we got Becky Jane Lynch versus Bianca Fetch Prince of Bel Air versus Sasha Banks. Triple threat women's championship match. Who wins, Peter?
What? When the hell did middle names get involved?
Just now when I just said it.
So she's now BJ Lynch.
Sure.
I mean, only Seth called her that, so.
And Bianca Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And Sasha Banks.
And only Montez Ford called Bianca that.
Is this who's the master of the midriff?
No, it's gonna be who's ever the hottest bitch in a burqa. I couldn't think of a B word to go with burqa.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, there's a lot of beef words in this. Becky, Belair, Banks. Bailey.
God damn it. You know what? Let them all go to hell. And God sort them out. No, we already talked about Hell in a Cell. You think it's too wrong to say the white woman wins?
Oh god. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them that Becky wins.
I mean, unless we're having an exchange of the titles.
I mean, the common sense would say Sasha wins the championship since she stays on SmackDown.
Yeah.
But
the question is, will Sasha be there?
That's the money question right here. I mean, that's on your DraftKings on that sheet that you fill out at the beginning of the show. Will Sasha be there?
Will Sasha actually show up? You know what? Yeah, let's go with Sasha.
I'm going with Becky. I don't feel like this is where everything ends, and
Well, I mean, things ending with a BJ, always good.
now we got Biggie Smalls versus Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Jesus Christ, James. Come on. That fucking terrible. Jesus.
I don't know.
Gee. Uh, hmm. I'm gonna say, yeah, clearly it's Big E.
Yeah. I do like the concept of bringing in Big E's little brother, and he would be Big E, Big E Smalls.
No, he'd be small e or lowercase e.
Yeah,
Lowercase e.
there you go. And
Oh, God, oh, God. Vince, don't steal this.
no, please steal it so we can see. With, we'll negotiate for an interview with McIntyre. McIntyre? Do we want McIntyre? Who do we want? Roman. Yeah, we want Roman, right?
Dude, nobody wants Roman.
I mean,
God
he's the
doesn't.
number one. Watch souls.
God,
So.
God doesn't even want Roman.
Oh, that not cool, man.
Hey, I can say these things.
Universal Championship match: Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Who wins?
You know, I never thought the most interesting match at a pay-per-view would be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. But after Brock achieves his achieved his ultimate form and is finally speaking for himself, like where has this Brock been? I want to watch Brock again.
Well,
And I didn't think that was possible.
I mean, Brock isn't much of a talker. I mean, what they've had for him has been short, sweet, and simple, and it's worked.
I mean, when he delivered that, that Mike Brock, um, days ago, weeks ago, months ago, years ago, in an alternate dimension, somewhere far beyond the outer reaches of time and space.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yes. I would not. Everything about this says Roman. And this is Roman's first Saudi Arabia pay-per-view, isn't it?
I feel like that's not true. I feel like we've seen him in Saudi Arabia before. Maybe during the Hulk Hogan Ric Flair match?
Either way, I would not be surprised if they pull the if they actually had the audacity to have Brock actually beat Roman.
Does it hurt Roman if he loses this match?
No, because then we get Roman going insane. and basically hijacking the show, or at least future episodes, until he gets his rematch.
But doesn't that I kind of feel that this kind of this it kind of takes away from everything that he's done
Okay.
because it's
Uh.
just Brock Lesnar came and he did it and he beat him and
Okay. Yes, we're all forgetting Brock Roman from the first Saudi Arabia pay-per-view, the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Baron
Where
Corbin in a cage match.
no, it was Brock and Roman, where Roman actually was thrown out of the cage. His feet, he was technically thrown out of the cage first, and they still called Brock the winner.
Yeah, but then he had a steel cage match with Baron Corbin as well.
Not at that event.
Not at that event, but he's had matches in Saudi Arabia.
Um, uh, you know what? I'm saying, screw it. I'm gonna say Brock.
I'm going with Roman. I feel Roman needs it. Because that's kind of the journey he's on right now. Is everybody that kind of wronged him or beat him or he hasn't got a decisive victory over, he has been going through all of them.
Oh yeah,
So now it's Brock's turn to fall to the head of the table.
there was Roman versus Shane in Saudi Arabia.
Was that for the greatest
That was
wrestler of all time or whatever it was called?
no, that was the previous one. Uh, and yes, Roman was in the Hogan versus Flair match. So yes, Roman has wrestled in many Saudi Arabia pay-per-views.
Yes.
Too many. Uh, yeah, Brock.
All right. That concludes our coverage of WWE Crown Jewel. Join us next week as we review it. That should be a lot of fun. Now, a quick word from our sponsors.